yeah. Fire, fire, yeah. Let's hear it. What is this? I am the voice of Anran in Overwatch. It's a new character, chat. I held off on posting about this because I wanted to make sure I could do this discussion justice. Here's a shot at that. Let's keep rooting for the version of her that could be. I hope you have so much fun playing her. All right, let's watch it. Let's watch it and see what she says.
Hi friends, I'm Fariha and I voice on—
Hold on, let me turn it up. I'm sorry, she's very soft-spoken. All right, let's turn it up.
Run in Overwatch.
There we go.
大家朋友们好，我是 Fariha， 我是安然的英语配音演员。I'm gonna be so honest. I'm nervous about this video because I didn't want to not address the elephant in the room, but I didn't want to step on the devs' toes or speak on their behalf because it's this tightrope in my mind of trying to honor the community and everyone's criticisms because I agree, and also give grace to the developers because they're always trying their best in the situation they're in.
So, for those that aren't chronically online, there's a big drama going on right now with one of the characters that's being released called Anran, and this VA is speaking out on how the character looks based on the new release of how they had a new release of the characters being shown to the public. I personally don't think you're fucking sorry about this. I don't think you're not. You're just not. You're not worried about making this video. The only thought that's going through your head is being a fucking activist that's like pushing this fucking bullshit, this woke bullshit, because it gets you virtual signal points to do so. Like, again, I can't help but preface, I hate the softening of what she's about to do because you know she doesn't actually mean it. The reality of the situation is that you disagree with attractive female characters being in the game. So you're going to essentially pour gasoline on the fucking fire by making a public video to put pressure on Blizzard to change the character. Which unfortunately worked. And we'll get into it later, but let's keep watching.
Right, so I wanted to make sure that was there before I celebrated anything myself. So here goes. I got to mourn Anran between the design I had hoped for her and the design we ended up with. Because I think in her comic and the cinematic Elemental Kin, there was a precedent set by it. There was a unspoken promise that said, we're going to challenge the beauty standards plaguing and ransacking media these days, right? The Ozempic chic, the contour your nose, you have no nose, the tiniest nose. And I think because of that precedence, people feel understandably let down.
Just in case you guys didn't catch that, when she says they were going to tackle the quote-unquote Ozempic chic and challenge beauty standards, that's code for she's too thin. They want the Overwatch character redesigned to be fatter and uglier. Ozempic, for those of you that don't know, it's a drug for weight loss, for rapid weight loss.
Overwatch is a trailblazer at challenging that, right? Of trying to break those molds, of trying to explore the bounds of what it means to be good, what it looks like to be heroic. And I think the result we got says something else. It says something that leaves a bad taste in our mouths. It's not the bold, optimistic swing that we know Overwatch to make, and it's a look that isn't congruent with her personality, right? She looks like the younger sibling. She looks more docile somehow as the fire hero. She looks more docile than the most docile peacekeeping support in the game.
They want her to be a bad bitch with a shaved head and a septum piercing. Yeah. They hate the design because they think she's too attractive. And again, I want to reiterate, this worked. They said they're going to change the character. As someone who played every single game by Blizzard, and I was a Blizzard fan for like a really, really long time, and in my heart, I still kind of am. I'm holding out hope, but like it's never gonna happen. It's just kind of sad. I have years of playtime on WoW. We'll just leave it at that. And again, as a huge past fan, I can confidently say Blizzard has been like morally and just dead for years. They've been morally bankrupt for years. They are totally infested, completely captured. I don't think they're ever gonna make a good game ever again. They will never be the titan they used to be. The entire company is filled with activists and retards that want to like self-insert and pander to an audience that doesn't play the fucking game.
And I've been seeing everyone's redesigns and quietly bookmarking them, but I wanted you to hear that this concern is important. This is a hill worth dying on. It's worth speaking on. Because I believe that the more we speak up about the things that...
Never forget the Blizzard diversity chart. Yes, and for those that are like, no, Alana, no, they're doing this because they really care. Watch this. I'm about to bring it up. Overwatch diversity chart. This was back in like, I want to say 2022, maybe? You really think they fucking care? I just want to bring this up for 1 second so I don't forget, and then we'll keep watching. But like, look at this. They actually like unironically do this. This is not a meme. This is from an actual presentation. What are we fucking doing? This is insane. I can't believe that people are unironically making the argument and saying like, oh, they really care about people. We want everybody to feel equal. Bro, they are literally categorizing you and saying like, oh, well, if you're not fat, then it's your body type is over here, but then you're also you're not non-binary, so you're a little bit over here. And then Torbjorn has no ability because he has no arm. Like we're categorizing people, and it's so almost like inhumane in my opinion. Anyway, sorry, I went a little bit off on a tangent.
It truly matters to us. The more we'll see ourselves reflected in the world around us, the more we'll...
And again, I hate watching this. I hate it. I'm literally watching a video of someone who is directly responsible for the enshittification and ultimately the downfall of one of my favorite game developers of all time. Obviously, she's not solely responsible. She's not. But she's feeding into it. She's the phenotype that they cater to at this point. This virtue signaling, holier than thou, fat acceptance, you're not doing good enough, Blizzard, you have to change. Retconning characters to make them fucking gay. Like, they are such losers. They ruined my video game. And then they try to disguise it of like, they try to hide behind this guise of, oh, I just want what's best for the game. I'm just amplifying the voice of the player base. This is what everybody wants. No, it isn't, you fucking rat. You slimy, disgusting activist, man. And for those of you who might think like, oh well, it's just Overwatch. Overwatch has always been kind of gay and virtue signaling. No, it's fucking every game. It's fucking every game made by Blizzard. Let me show you a tweet. Like I gotta find the tweet that I fucking made a few days ago. This is the one. The one we're gonna talk about. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I need to go on this rant. This just pisses me the fuck off. I wish we hadn't called it Warcraft or something. This is Chris Metzen, the guy that was responsible for all of the lore. He's the biggest fucking... He's basically one of the greatest from the OG Blizzard days. And he now came back recently as an executive creative director, and I quote, says, I wish we hadn't called it Warcraft back in like 1998. It sounds intimidating. What are we talking about here? You had a game that had official art like this. This is not fan art. This is from 2012 of an orc ripping people's heads off and putting it on his belt. And this was officially fucking approved by Blizzard at the time. And it was like a promotional art piece. Like, are we for fucking real right now? It's fucking depressing. How did we go from... I gotta show this too. I won't show the whole thing, but like, we went from this. Well, let me find it. This fucking badass game.
Not our destiny.
This is 2014.
Times change.
Like, this aura of just Warcraft.
We will never be slaves.
This was fucking insane. This was so hype. Unfortunately, the expansion overall sucked. But then you go to 3 years ago. What's this? Yippee! Soy punk! I don't think of WoW when I see this. I'm sorry, I don't. Like, it's pretty, yeah, sure. Even the music doesn't sound like WoW to me. Does that make fucking sense? But like,
The world is healing.
The world is healing. Let's go to the Dragon
But her
Isles.
fate is yet uncertain.
Oh, Soy Pog! Yeah! I can't. They ruined my game. I'm sorry. Like, how did we go from this? The music, the vibe, the fucking, the acting, the sounds. Dude, this is so good. I don't know, man. Show the cat opening. Even the Cataclysm opening, for those that are going to argue and say like, oh, Alana, dragons are inherently like, oh, it's a friendship and magic. Fucking no, fuck off. Why didn't they make like badass dragons, bro? Why didn't they make the opener fucking cool as fuck? Look at this. Even, like, hold on, let me show you. Here. When he rises out of the lava, the magma, the music, the aura. This is 2012. 2010, sorry. So cool. And he's destroying the world. There's like amplification of how he might kill everyone.
The whole of Azeroth will break. And
now that's a dragon. And it's Storm when he lands on top of it and destroys it. And the music. Oh my god. What happened to my WoW, man? I'm not asking for much. I'm really not. I'm really not. I can't take this game seriously, man. What are we doing? This is not the WoW I know.
Is yet uncertain.
You know, I could show you all the cool things that I used to like and how everything's changed. I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but How? Why would they do this? Why would they say... Why would they do this? Why? Oh, that's right, because they have a new audience that they want to cater to because they're infiltrated from the inside and they need to cater to this new audience. Otherwise, they're gonna get really upset. Anyway, I went off a tangent. Let's just finish it. I was supposed to finish watching this, but I went off on a tirade.
See our values in the world around us, right? And I want you to know that I shared all of this with the dev team. Not only that, I was encouraged to be as open and honest as possible, to not hold anything back.
Did you hear that, chat? Did you hear what I just heard? She's already spoken to the dev team. Who wants to bet that she already voiced these concerns privately and they said no? So instead she decided to pressure them publicly by making this video to force them to like give her what she wants. And they capitulated. They did. They said, yeah, okay, fine, we'll fucking change it. This is fucking pathetic. Like, Blizzard is dead. It's never coming back. I don't think it'll ever come back, in my opinion. And then to add insult to injury, I have to watch, like, the collective community, the activists, and, like, the current Blizzard devs all take a piss on this, like, smoldering corpse of my favorite gaming company that I used to play pretty much almost every game. I played original Overwatch, I did, and I thought it was cool. Like, it's... And they do this every couple of years, maybe every couple of months, they'll do this thing, and then it's like, oh, yep. Whether it's, like, another disappointing patch of, like, Khadgar in a fucking magical wheelchair, or, what was it, that other fucking cinematic? The Harathi Highlands cinematic. This one. This fucking cinematic right here. Everybody took a big fat shit all over it.
Stop this!
How horrible it is.
Fought to save all of Azeroth.
Just how bad the story is.
So the Alliance and Horde could wage war in Kar-Zalgar.
Like, another expansion where the Horde and the Alliance aren't fighting. And then suddenly revealing, like, you know, oh, Overwatch characters are gay. And, like, all the fucking memes about the gooned out, breast-milking, thieving devs are just, like, overall pandering to, like, and hiring activists. Like, Blizzard is dead. I don't think anything's gonna save them. I just have to watch. I just basically have to watch and sit here and listen to these Karens put clown makeup on the dead corpse of Blizzard. It's pathetic.
You'll never understand.
Is this a fan trailer? No, this is the actual thing they put in the game. The thing that could save them is Pyrus software. I just can't, man. It's so bad. They just don't care. Fan cinematic would have been better? Yeah, I do. I think that. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. It's just go back, man. Go back, Blizzard. It's too late. It is too fucking late, man. It's too fucking late to go back to the glory days. It's impossible. Ugh. Cool dragons flying over. There's a threat. And even, by the way, for those that are arguing like, oh, there's a common threat that the Alliance and the Horde are fighting over. No, bitch. No, bitch. The Worgen and the Undead were fighting constantly throughout the expansion. That's where Greymane fought Sylvanas. Finish the video. Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me go ahead and finish the video before I start going off on another tangent.
And it's my hope that this isn't for naught, right?
Oh, it wasn't. Don't worry.
They see it, they hear it from you all too. And while it's it's not my position to decide what can be done and what gets done about this, I will keep championing for the version of her that we all wished for, right? And I want you to do the same with boldness, with kindness and with hopium. Because Overwatch is not an exploration of what the world is.
Don't make me tap the sign. Don't make me tap the sign. This... No. Stop it.
It's an exploration on what the world could be, right? So, much love if you made it all the way here to the end. I hope you have so much fun playing Onron. I know I am, but I'll see you out there.
I need drugs. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. They're just beating a dead horse with my old video game company. Just make a good game. I'm sure she's a good voice actress. I'm sure she is. She's got a nice voice for voice acting. It's just this virtue signaling has gotta stop. It's not what people care about. Just make a good game. It's just a bunch of people on Twitter who are not going to play the game. No one's gonna fucking play your game because you changed your character to look more like you or something. These people will play the game? No. No. No, these Twitter freaks don't play the game. They complain on Twitter. What do you you think they have time to play the game? No, this is loss. This is a loss. It's sad, bro. It's sad. I can't help but think to myself, like, why do you feel like it's your place to say anything? Like, for you to virtue signal? Like, you're a former streamer turned voice actor, right? Like, that's what I did some research. I'm not completely clueless about this. She used to be a streamer. And you're upset that the character you voice acted for isn't what it looked like, what you thought, and then you needed to change it, and it's because she's not ugly and fat enough. She specifically, by the way, she specifically said Ozempic chic, so it has to not be skinny. Like, it's not any deeper than that. It worked. She complained, and it worked, and yeah, like, that's what happened. Blizzard bent the knee to this bullshit and once again appealed to the 2% player base that wants the game to be diverse, fat, gay, ugly characters, gender identity, body type, sexual orientation, tick, culture, ethnicity, age, ability. Tick. We gotta get all those tick boxes, otherwise we can't make the game. When 98% of the player base are just dudes that want the game to be cool, fun to play, badass, and filled with hot characters. That's all they want, man. Blizzard confirms it will now be redesigning the new Overwatch hero Onron from after outcry from fans. The team is currently discussing what it will take. We agree that she can be even better if we get this aspect of her right in the game. Again, to anyone who's paying attention, this is not a shock whatsoever. This is expected. Blizzard not only supports, but also hires activists that want to ruin their games. They've been cocked for many, many years. It doesn't matter how much you or I or anyone else cooks them on Twitter, they are committed to making everything worse. I don't think they'll ever recover. It's not gonna happen. Make her hotter? Yeah, put a booba window or something in there. Marvel Rivals, watch out. We need a booba window. If she wanted to make the character look more like the comic, she would have said that. She intentionally kept it vague and said things like beauty standards and Ozempic chic. That's what stood out to me. Exactly. She said, "Oh, Ozempic chic." Like, what? She just looks like a girl. You're acting like she's a skeleton. I know what she's referring to. Like, you know, the skin and bones, like Ariana Grande and that other chick. No, that's not what she looks like. She's not doing. Why did she use that? Why did she use that word? If she just said it should look more like the comic, it would, yeah, it would make people would be like, oh yeah, sure, why not? She intentionally kept it vague. I'm so sad WoW was so good it was able to keep them afloat. Yeah, well, they had a lot of, you know, money on top of that. Is it the characters of Face Syndrome with the other Overwatch characters? Oh, that's not the point. That's not the point. Oh, you guys keep saying, oh, it's the same face syndrome. If that was truly the case, why didn't she say that? Why did she not say that? Fuck me. Stronger older sister type. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what fucking ex-Blizzard Diablo 2 producer Mr. Grumps has to say. I don't know, man. There's another post here, too. Madam Savvy. Voice actor gets role voicing brand new character. Immediately makes it about her and activism. You're a voice actor, honey, not a civil rights movement leader. Ozempic shit is in. Fat movement is out. And yes, she's upset because the character is attractive and thin. I don't even think that. Why are we labeling her as like extremely thin too? Did you get the memo? Pannery is out. Chud Goonerbait is back in. You're a voice actor, nothing more. They took your feedback and redesigns and laughed about them after. No, they didn't, because they capitulated. Assuming it wasn't just low-level activists in the room with you, you still have time to delete this. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised. Agenda pushing. If she all she cared about was the face, she would have gone off about it and beauty standards and Ozempic. No one is falling for it anymore. Help us push the agenda. I shall. She blocked her. Interesting. Yeah. Faria said in her video that Blizzard encouraged her to provide any feedback she felt like it was needed. Interesting. The classic. Help us push the agenda. So fucking dumb. We know what it is. We know. It's pattern recognition at this point. They don't care about the game. They don't care about the player base. They just want things to be fat, ugly, and stupid. And that's all that matters. And Blizzard will bend the knee every single fucking time and make their character designs worse for a population of people that have, like, probably never installed or, like, played Overwatch for 5 minutes and then said, I don't like this game. Don't make me tap the fucking sign. It's fucking pathetic. It's fucking depressing, man. I don't know. A stupid first-time VA just made $1 billion company kneel by whining online that a character was too feminine. Blizzard are the most spineless, pathetic company on earth. If they had any integrity whatsoever, they would exile this rogue activist VA and hire a new one instead. I have zero interest in returning to Overwatch now. It's the same old mistakes, pandering to minority activists instead of actual players who think the character looks great. I didn't see anyone complaining, pretty much, like, except for fucking... until this basically blew up. With her, specifically. I didn't really see anything about that. Yeah. Never forget that Teresa used to have an ass and Soldier 76 wasn't always gay. Yeah, I mean, people don't understand that back in 2016, Tracer used to have a thick booty. And then they just straight up changed it. And for what? You know, Marvel Rivals basically does the same thing and no one fucking bats an eye. Why is it okay when Marvel Rivals does it, but when Overwatch did it, they suddenly changed it? I don't know, kind of weird. And this was a long time ago, too. Ads soon? Okay. I don't know, it just seems so hypocritical. Again, there will be a resurgence of players. They released a bunch of different characters. Some of them look pretty cool, right? They want to check it out, and then they'll realize, oh, this is the same dog shit game and characters, and then they'll just leave again. And just to reiterate for anyone who forgot, there were fucking signs, chat, okay? There were fucking signs. Epstein and Bobby Kotick. How do we teach kids to spend money for the rest of their lives as early as possible? Answer: microtransactions in Call of Duty, sexy rewards, and guns and virtual items, because education through games is for losers. We need to hook them on constant paying. Bro, I can't fucking believe this. I'm all for indoctrinating kids into the economy. You gotta love how this example for real world rewards is virtual items in games. It's all because of Bobby Cockdick, chat. At the end of the day, it's all because of Bobby Cockdick. We saw the warning signs. We didn't listen, chat. We didn't listen. Diversity is our core mission. It's the right thing to do for our business. That's why you've heard AG, me, and other companies leaders talk about a commitment to continue progress on diversity and inclusion. We're at work on an action plan and we'll share more details at the end of the month. This is 2018. I think the diversity chart happened in, like, I want to say 2022 or 21. I need to look it up. Diversity chart, space method, Blizzard, Overwatch. I remember talking about it a long time ago. Yeah, it was 2022. It's fucking sad. It takes time, man. It takes time to shut up something so good. It does.